Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to part 34 of Let's Play Pillars of 1082 Deadfire. In the last part, we restored the Luminous Adra here, because, well, that's what we were paid to do, so makes sense to do it. So we're going to get ourselves back to Tikawara, go pick up Victor, and then I think we pick up Victor, do we? I'm going to go see him anyway, because I need to change Seraphim back into the party, because honestly, he's missed out on some XP to begin with, which I'm kind of pissed off that I did. Because now, like, if we look at, actually, I can't do it until we get off the map, so. Okay, yeah, well, I don't know why I pressed plus then. It's F on this one. It's F on Pillars. But, yeah, so Sigram's going to have missed out on some XP because I brought Palladino along. And, like, I was interested to use someone different, but Sigram just is better. Sorry, not Sigram. Seraphim is better. Sigram is better as well, but I'm not gonna lie, my party just is better when he's here. Although there is one other person I prefer, and that's we haven't actually used the person that I prefer. The person I normally prefer is Maya. So you know we'll go with her. We'll go with her for a bit. Although, see, she's not that. She's quite far behind us, though. And unfortunately, I don't know if there's an actual way to, like, level her up at all without, Oh, shit, no, we need to go to Tikawara, which is right over here. Oh, yeah, this is the party I'm going with now. I've decided the party I'm going with because I don't think there's any... I must admit, it's the one thing that does kind of bother me, because once, like, in Pillars of Eternity, if you've got a... Basically, once you've used a certain party layout, if you use that for too long, then you can't really swap around. So it's kind of annoying. We'll give her some survival. Give her a sleight of hand. She's a ranger, so she gets a skill. Hardy companion is also nice, so it's always nice. And another weapon. Just gonna give her a hunting bow. She's not that far behind us, to be fair. But, oh, she also wants to have a conversation with us. As you near the dock, voices roar over the din of the waves. It seems as if the entire village is gathered, and many of them don't seem happy.
I hope that's not for us.
They argue with one another, pointing into the distance, but as you approach, they turn to stare at you, their eyes wide with apprehension or anticipation. The crowd parts with Aranga, whose grin is as broad as his shoulders.
My fishermen saw your boat sailing from Pokokahara. The storms. They parted like a school of fish before Nagati herself.
He wipes his brow with the back of his hands. You're welcome.
Now, the Valiant Trading Company will send ships, people, and supplies. Tikawara will be the greatest port east of Nekataka.
First, they must clear room for docks and storehouses. But that will be many months from now, no?
The dwarf wipes his brow, considering the beach and the half-finished, half-painted huts built along it. The young priestess glares with open malice, the angles of her crossed arms and clenched jaw as sharp as daggers.
Already they make plans.
If that's all, should be going.
I say this is a turn in our fortunes. The first of many.
He smiles wide. His smile widens further still.
You are always welcome among us. Accept this and know our thanks.
The others nod and disperse, murmuring to one another as they scatter across the village. Let's just go quickly talk to Vector before we leave. You know, fuck it, let's talk to Maya.
Your orders, Captain?
Oh, she didn't actually want to talk to us.
Nice and quiet.
Soon the director will send supplies and immensers and soldiers. Unless you have room on your ship.
He looks at you, kneading his knuckles. The captain had some dark plan for the tribe.
Quay, what do you mean?
He takes the pages from you and flips through them. Then he stops, one hand frozen above the stained paper. He looks up at you and laughs nervously.
Per complancanet, you cannot take this thing so seriously. As I was an academy brat hoping to catch the director's notice.
Fresh beads of sweat pop from his forehead.
And anyway, this has nothing to do with me. I am just a cook.
Vector tugs at his collar, peeling the sweat-soaked cloth from his chest.
Better prove it by cooking us something real tasty.
Adir looks around hopefully for supporters.
But I will see this gets back to the director in Neketaka. No need to worry.
He gives you a strained smile and tucks the paper away as fast as he can. I found the remains of your expedition.
That you mean? Madiko.
His thick brows rise in alarm.
If the expedition failed, the company will hesitate to finance a second one. They might close the book forever.
He sighs, scratching his head.
If their work was finished, their families in the republics would be compensated.
He looks at you beseechingly. I'll see what I can do.
Agrasima.
He bows his head. Farewell. Unfortunately, mate, we don't need a cook, so... so yeah.
I'm listening.
I'm interested to
Speak
see
not a problem,
how much
Captain.
XP Seraphim needs before he levels up, or if he's like if he's closer to our level, then I'm just going to use Seraphim instead. Because she is good, because obviously she comes with an extra person as well. But first things first, let's obviously sell some stuff. We're not selling that. That's a fucking... We don't even sell uniques yet, so... 7 grand just from that. Some real fucking nice money there. Got ourselves 40 grand. Let's leave by sea. So let's have a look. If we replace you and replaced you with Seraphim. See, he's closer, and you know what? Fuck it. I said I was going to use Maya. I'm going to use Maya. I'm not pissing about. All right, the Valiant Trading Company should love me now because I'm doing this job for them. Shoti and I are. It's an up and down fucking game with her. Let's put that back away in here. We don't actually have one anyone uses it. Yeah, it's a pistol. She uses a arquebus and a dual sword, so yeah. We'll have to buy her something. But yeah, first things first, let's get ourselves back to Neketaka. Let's take ourselves off full speed, thank you. Some slavers over there. I am slightly upset that we're not going to get to hear Seraphim's sass, but having a ranger in the party will definitely work better. Fuck. Shield Sister Dahlia points to the dark spot on the distant horizon. Captain, a vessel approaches. You squint to the horizon and see unfamiliar colours snapping in the breeze. The vessel keeps its distance, skulking about your periphery like a feral cat outside its lair, makes no attempt. Let them be. You flee all possible ways, the enemy vessel recedes behind you until it finally disappears. Huh. They attacked me, yet I got away. That's what I get for being a bellend. Yeah, we want to go see the Valiant Trading Company, so... Just land in Queensbirth and we'll go there. You honestly think it'd be one of the fucking quick points, but it's not, which is annoying. Are we strong enough now to do the massacre in the Bardito's estate? That's something we should look up. We should look to see. Yeah, we are. Oh, so we've got. We'll go do the Valiant trade. We'll go hand it. Ah, right. Well. Oh, so we're killing the Valera. The Banditos are our friends. Right, we need to... You know, we need to go to the Wild Mare and spend the night, then we'll deal with all this. Because right now, we're a bit taxed.
I'm listening.
Yeah, she's definitely going to be better than, what's it called? Because she has a little bird who obviously has abilities, so... There's actually more of us now, which means we need to actually edit this. There you go.
You must gather.
Bitchin'. Let's get a room.
What can you see? Anything you like?
And we'll pay for the bet. We'll pay for the dance room. And off we go. Got a lot of work to do today.
What all do you write in those reports of yours, Maya? Did you detail the Watcher? What about me?
I may have told the company one or two choice details about you.
For real? You thought me worth noting in your politic papers? Maybe I'll make my temple proud yet.
So you're flattered. Interesting. Guess I'll add that to the next report.
Hopefully, her reports have nothing but praise for me because I'm a really nice guy. The guard nods politely, nods polite greeting.
Welcome back. Governor Alvari will see you.
Ah, good, you're back. I hope you had a pleasant voyage.
Alvari looks up from her papers, giving you her full attention. I found the Adra.
Ah. Before you get too far on the way, I think you ought to come with me. Director Castol will want to hear from you in person.
The man who rises to greet you has a tidy, scholarly bearing, only emphasized by the thin-framed lenses he pushes further up his nose. He clasps his hands together, offering you a smile equal parts polite and relieved.
Alvari tells me you were kind enough to look into this business on Pococahara for us. I hope you bring good news.
A lot of corpses, one Adra. I hope it was worth it.
A terrible price, to be certain. But at least we have not lost everything. An Adra vein of that size will go some way towards setting us back on our feet.
Assuming we can replace the people we lost. I notice Beza is not with you. Did you find any sign of the expedition?
They died in the ruins at Pococahara. The defenses were too much for them.
A sorry end for such dedicated individuals. How very fortunate that you lived to tell their tale. I believe I can take things from here, Alvari. Agrasima. The Watcher and I have more business to discuss. Oh, and do pay the man for his trouble first.
Alvari wordlessly hands you a coin purse. She bows stiffly, then turns to depart.
I thought it best I speak with you face to face. Watchers are not so numerous here in the Deadfire, especially those of such storied backgrounds as yourself. I'd read much about your exploits alongside the Crucible Knights in Defiance Bay. Their little experiments. And I think that we are, each of us, in a position to offer each other something that we cannot find elsewhere. The Valiant Trading Company has had a presence on this island for nearly a century now. We have the greatest fleet on the seas, the support of the richest men and women in the world. What can the Royal Deadfire Company offer? A soldier's wages, so that you can elevate the fortunes of a distant king? And the Queen? A place in the Kahanga tribe among all the rest of these neglected people. You've lived outside the caste system all these years. Are you eager to return to it? I can give you money, fame, certainly. But the men and women of the company, we set our aims high. And if I only wanted to offer you work as an Adra inspector, I would have let Alvari deal with you.
So what is it you want?
The Valiant Trading Company has maintained an outpost here in Nekataka for nearly a century now. It was only 2 years ago that we discovered the effects of luminous Adra with the aid of our animancers and several watchers. Flaune Alette has continued to study the potential of luminous Adra in all manner of advances. Why content ourselves to sell all this Adra as a luxury when we might use it to change the world? Your gifts, Watcher, open doors that would otherwise remain entirely closed to us. I cannot help but think that your arrival here is the very best of fortune. Alette has been eagerly awaiting the opportunity to work with someone just like you. Her experiments have been tremendously promising. I beg you, speak with her.
I'm no researcher, mate.
But you come by your Watcher's gifts naturally, no? You need nothing else. Alette will explain. You will find Alette at the top of the spire of the Soul Seers, a tower once dedicated to Helia. That you will find in the Sacred Stair district, just north of here. Areto Gori, I will look forward to your return.
Good luck. Well, we learned a new phrase. Well, we've got a massacre to go quickly happen upon. Then we need to go to the temple to give Jyoti's thing. I've got a lot of shit to do in these parts. Oh, you can definitely tell this is going to be a fucking 150 part series, just as Pillar of Eternity 1 was. Although Pillars of Eternity 1 could have been finished a damn sight quicker if I didn't have fucking like a couple-month lapse of uploads every day. I wonder how long it's been since I finally got back on my feet. I think it was December. It's been a while since I finally got everything going back. Well, let's go accidentally massacre an entire household of people. Is he not looking at her now? She's catching up. I'm really not bothered if someone's a lower level, to be fair, because even if they're a lower level, ladies and gentlemen, like, this is what I was thinking about while I was obviously listening to the thing.
Woe to those who labor in the shadow, for nothing is hidden from
Alright, game.
Aethys'
You want to be a
divine
dick?
sight.
I'll fucking say what I was going to say in a minute. But yeah, even if someone is a lower level, just like in Tyranny, like, it doesn't matter as long as they as long as we can like compensate. It doesn't matter. So if I change my mind, I can just I'll do some side quests and level them up. That's probably the best way to do something. It is funny how none of these pricks attack me. I'm allowed to walk in.
If you must.
You are a miserable influence on this family.
Sally will be sharpening her knives. It's time for us to do the same.
Gods help my churlish braggart of a son. How did it ever get to this?
Otello turns to you in surprise.
You, what are you doing here?
Azali sends her regards.
Merla, I will put down this Bardato dog.
Grimacing, Martino advances. I don't know why the fuck I went in a really shitty accent then. Hey, look at that. Only this cunt's a higher level than us this time.
The queen.
And that ain't gonna do him any favors.
Catch.
You know what we need? We need a friend.
Sure.
And by a friend, I mean... Whoa, game. Whoa! Fucking, like, stop shitting yourself for 1 second. Okay, your bird for some reason had no AI. That's like no thing activated, which is obviously not good.
Let's get started.
Damn it, got away.
Use that. Use that there. Try and keep her alive. Jesus fucking Christ, this is not going as well as it should be. I have a feeling like some of our attacks are just not hitting as well as they should. There we go. I'm gonna give Alof a heal. I'm actually having to fucking play this game. I'm actually having to do this shit for everyone. Right. Fuck. Yeah, you do you. Right. You need to die. You've got no abilities left. Neither of you. Who's nearly dead? Fuck them up.
Need some
Right, Joti's unfortunately got knocked down, which is, means our damage output's gone down. Try and empower an attack and try and get this shit over with a little bit quicker. Right, that's that worked. Could work. We'll have to see, won't we? Daisy's fucking. Okay, so we've killed him. So at this point, it doesn't matter if we lose or not. Well, if we lose, we have to redo everything anyway. So we may as well just win. Right, your attack technically did work. So now you just need to use your scepter to beat the shit out of these guys. Knock that guy down with the power of that, please.
Watch my hand.
Into the fray this bit, please.
How you only miss blood when it's gone. Captain.
Show me.
Heal yourself there. Try and knock that cunt on his ass.
A little something for you. Another
one. Okay, now just like stab him. Stab them.
Right on top.
Doesn't really fucking matter who it is, just stab them.
Yeah? Yes?
I'm listening.
I'm here.
Well, that definitely won't work better than I expected.
Yes?
Ooh, ooh, ooh. Is that a two-handed elite? Oh, it's nice, one-handed. Duskfall. That sounds fucking cool. 1 minute. That's actually a nice looking sword. What's his ability? Feather Light. It's already an exceptional. And it can. Wow, it's got 2 abilities. Devious and Feather Light. Grants Devious. And we also got some armor. It's the Castilla Semelia's Legacy, which is as good as my armor. I look much better with this. That armor's pretty cool though, if we had someone to give it to. Everyone's actually got unique armor now, so yeah, this unique armor is just extras.
And all our enemies felt a sudden chill.
Alright, but I'm keeping what's in there.
And unfortunately, ladies and gentlemen, this part went way on, so hopefully you guys will have enjoyed, and I'll see you guys next part. See you guys then.